January 5th. On the 5th of January, the Catholic Church honors Saint John Neumann. He was a bishop, a missionary, and a teacher of the faith. His story began far from the land he would one day serve. He was born in 1811 in a small village called Prachatic in Bohemia. Today, that region is part of the Czech Republic. As a child, John was quiet, thoughtful, and deeply religious. He loved reading books and learning about the lives of saints. He showed great interest in the church and the sacraments. From a young age, he felt a strong calling to become a priest. His parents supported his dream, though they were very poor. He entered the seminary and began his theological studies. He studied with dedication and a clear sense of purpose. But when the time for ordination came, there was a problem. His diocese had too many priests and no openings left. So John made a bold decision to leave his homeland. He set his sights on the United States of America. At that time, the Catholic Church in America needed priests. Many immigrants were arriving and had no spiritual care. John wrote to the Bishop of New York asking for help. Soon after, he received a reply inviting him to come. In 1836, John Neumann arrived in New York City. He had little money, no connections, and spoke little English. Despite these hardships, he trusted completely in God. That same year, he was ordained a priest in New York. He was sent to work in the vast rural areas of upstate. His mission field was large, wild, and difficult to travel. He walked for miles, sometimes alone and in harsh weather. He celebrated Mass in homes, barns, and fields. He heard confessions, taught catechism, and visited the sick. He served mostly poor German-speaking immigrants. He lived in poverty and often went without comfort. He ate little, slept little, and worked day and night. His joy came from serving others and bringing them Christ. People quickly came to love and respect Father Neumann. His humility and gentleness left a lasting impression. After a few years, he joined the Redemptorists, a missionary order. He was the first Redemptorist to make vows in the US. The order gave him support, structure, and new duties. He became superior of the Redemptorists in America. His leadership was marked by kindness and deep prayer. In 1852, John Neumann was named Bishop of Philadelphia. He was shocked by the appointment and felt unworthy. He even tried to refuse, but Pope Pius IX insisted. So he accepted the burden and began his work with faith. Philadelphia was a growing city with many challenges. There were too few priests and many tensions among people. Immigrant families lacked schools and church support. John quickly began to organize and build from the ground up. He focused on Catholic education above all else. In just 8 years, he founded over 100 Catholic schools. He also built new churches and welcomed religious orders. He encouraged frequent confession and daily prayer. He promoted Eucharistic adoration through the 40 hours. He reached out to every ethnic group and offered them hope. He worked closely with the poor, the sick, and the forgotten. Though he was a bishop, he never lived in luxury. He wore simple clothes and lived a life of sacrifice. He could often be found kneeling before the Blessed Sacrament. He heard confessions late into the night without rest. He trusted in God completely, even when he felt overwhelmed. John Neumann was not a strong public speaker. He preferred silence, reflection, and humble service. He struggled with self-doubt but never gave up. His courage came from prayer and devotion to Mary. He lived the gospel with honesty and integrity. On January 5, 1860, he collapsed while walking in the street. He died suddenly at the age of just 48 years. His death shocked the city and saddened many people. Thousands came to view his body and offer their prayers. Soon after, people began reporting miraculous healings. Over time, devotion to him continued to grow. He was declared venerable by Pope Benedict XV in 1921. Later, Pope Paul VI beatified him in 1963. In 1977, he was canonized a saint by the same Pope. He became the first American male saint in church history. Today, his body lies in a glass coffin in Philadelphia. It rests in the National Shrine of Saint John Neumann. Thousands of pilgrims visit each year to seek his help. His legacy continues in schools, churches, and communities. He remains a symbol of Catholic strength in America. Saint John Neumann is the patron of Catholic education. He also intercedes for immigrants, teachers, and missionaries. He is loved for his humility, perseverance, and courage. He showed that holiness is possible even in hard times. He reminds us that great things start with faith and love. On this 5th day of January, we honor his holy life. We reflect on his virtues and ask for his prayers. We give thanks for his service and his deep love for Christ. May we follow his example in our own daily lives. Saint John Neumann, pray for us.